The HealthFIM case management system is designed to help you manage and report on your investigations. The system can sit on your own server or can be web-based with log-on and a variety of user access levels. As soon as you log on as a user, you'll see in the top hand corner your user details. You're able to change and edit your profile, log out, and of course the thing that you will see will be a list of open cases that are relevant or that you're working on. These will drop off the front page of your list as you naturally progress those cases and close them down. From the home page, you'll be able to see, you can go into a case. You're able to add cases, search for cases, run reports, and there's an administrative side where you can add new users to your system, assign them different roles and permissions. So we'll have a look through what a case looks like. You can search them by professional registration numbers. In this case we'll look by surname. Open up the particular case. We're looking at Amanda Teasdale. We're investigating this person for benefit fraud. When you look at the first page, you'll see that it assigns an investigation number. You can drop down any of the assign it to different users, whether that be someone from a legal department or some other area. Investigating officer's details, the subject type, allegation type, incident type, reporting sources, whether incident location and postcode, they're all very important for collating later. A structured drop down for the summary of the allegation, and then a free text summary notes. We've got a result on the front page, and you can then down the bottom quantify it by the risk, potential loss. The system's able to be adapted into different currencies, so you can measure across company groups in different currencies. Recovery, actual loss, prevented loss, restitutions, and then each investigation will be taken to a natural conclusion as to how you closed it, date of completed, and the reporting date, so the date that it was logged. The second page will be all about the subject, whether that be by their name or organisation. The third page allows you to link this case to other cases in the system, whether that be by a co-offender type arrangement or the fact that the other case has some similar address or other feature that you may need to use as intelligence down the track. The notes section allows you to add notes. They're all date and time stamped, and you can assign the file to different people, and you'll be able to see where that file's gone. If you need to get a quick overview of the progression of the file, you can press the event flowchart, and it will produce something that shows you the date, a quick summary, where it is and where it's been. Quite easy to read for senior management or other people that need to know about your case but have very little time to learn about it. The document page, you can add and collate video, telephone calls, photos, Word, Excel, PDFs, all in this page. Download them. They're always there. They can only be edited by the person that adds them, and they can be seen, so you don't have to chase them up for your file. Witnesses and co-offenders, brief summary of what they have to say, who they are and where they're from. And that essentially is the essence of the case management system. The second part will be the reporting page that we'll now look at. The system has a number of different reports. These reports are designed for a number of reasons. The first is to produce for compliance, so audit committee and board reports. The second is to be able to use the information to data mine against other sources that you may wish to interrogate through the operational business of your company. So things like claims and new business and billing. You'll see here that to run reports, you go to the report page. There's a company report, which is essentially the audit and committee. The case report, which you can use to front on your files or send to the police, and the data mining report. So first of all, produce a case report. We're going to look at the start of the month until current date. You can run this by reporting sources, fraud types, or the investigating officer. You can add in link investigators' cases, the previous measure against the previous 3 years, display link case analysis and location analysis. You can run them in PDF or Excel, in this case PDF. Just run the report, and it will start to interrogate all of the data you have in the system to run that report. This report should enable you to identify the returns that you're making, your business unit is making for the company, the risks that you're identifying. It will also show what the returns your investigative staff are making. So it is very much a way to measure your performance as an investigation unit. The report's located the information that we're seeking, and you'll see here that it measures against the report period against the year to date. We'll scroll down quickly, the previous 3 years, and then it gives an overview of the types of investigations. It'll break it down by closed status. So here we'll see on the right for the year the arbitrary closure status. The last 10 days in cases have been for intelligence, again against the previous 3 years. And as we scroll down, you'll see here looks at things such as by subject types for the policyholders, providers. It gives you the actual numbers by product type. So if you've got different ranges across your company, this one relates to health insurance, international, cashback. By gender, and then you look at the investigation analysis on the right. How much have they saved? What risk have they identified? You scroll further down, then it'll give an overview of the company returns, the cost of fraud, and then it will show, it'll measure all the different parameters by whether it's the type of fraud, type of fraudsters, by the fraudster type and the allegation type, case completion times to ensure you're treating customers fairly, and then link case analysis, and then also a list of the main offenders within your system. Going right down to the bottom where we start to see postcode and city analysis. The next type of report is the case report. So this is the one that we use for putting on the front of a file, or sending your legal department, your recovery teams, or certainly if you want to report the matter to the police, it would cover all of the information that you need. You can run this report by the date ranges, investigation number and name. In this case we're running it by name, by the name of the investigation. If you choose, you could run a date range that shows all of the reports you've done, that you've investigated in that month or period. Here you'll see that it prints out the report showing all of the relevant pieces of information that you need: dates of birth, names, address, summary about it, date completed, and the reporting date. Easy to print, easy to place on the front of the file. And the last report is a data mining report. You click on data mining, press run report, and it will basically produce a flat file Excel spreadsheet of every case that is in the system. And there it is. From an admin side, click into the admin side of the database on the top. You add users, see who you have on your system already. Also the username, the job title, and the role. If you wish to add a user, it's as simple as completing these. You generate a password, do the security level, save, and they'll be able to access the system. The actual roles on the system is the ability to add a new case, search for cases, to run reports, search for and add users, add new roles and assign security, ability for user to read and edit all open cases, so that's a super user, admin, ability to add or edit lookups, ability to run the data mining report on cases. And you will see down here, as these are checked, that is the what will be assigned to the user. So investigator may have the ability to add and search cases, a manager, ability to do all those, run reports, view all and edit all cases, and run data mining reports, and then a senior manager to assign security roles, etc. You can add a new role by typing the name of that role down at the bottom of the page. Adding, and you'd just be required to tick on the boxes for whatever that role was. As a user, you can change your own profile, passwords, etc. And that is the HealthFIM case management system. It's a case management system that can be used within healthcare, but also in all other industry types that undertake investigations.